Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christian with PerfectStockAlert.com, a 100% free service for smart investors and traders. Today is Friday, April the 15th, 2011. It's time to look at the markets. So check this out. Okay, before we get started today, and I'm going to look at two different markets today. Before we get started, I have to make an announcement. About a year ago, a little bit over a year ago, we started this free service, and I told you guys back then that every time the monthly bills come along, I'm paying it out of my own pocket, and I'll continue to do that as long as we were growing. Well, we haven't been growing for several months now, so it's no longer a good idea for me to continue this process over and over again. If we're decreasing in size, then what's the point? You know, I'm running a bankrupt operation, so that's just not going to work. So I'm not going to renew these server fees and all that on this month. So later this month, that website will get shut down. Everything will be kept still on the YouTube channel. We have all the information still on our free YouTube channels, so it doesn't really make any sense for us to actually have a website, you know, paying it these high server fees if we don't have to. So I will be removing that later this month. Okay, now let's get on to the markets. What we have here are two that I want to look at today. We're going to be looking at Australia's markets and the FTSE. Let me pull up the right tools. The main thing I just want to draw out right here is back here I had a buy signal here, bullish engulfing, rallied up for a bit, another one here, and we were trailing our stop, and we got stopped out right there. We never got a sell signal here, and down she goes, and she makes a move to the upside. Notice when she broke down, when she started selling off, she broke through this uptrend line. All right, putting the whole uptrend in question, then she's bounced up here and formed a sell signal at the same level that we were at before, only now we're getting a confirmation as though it's a sell signal that we didn't have before. This is very telling to me. I would not be a buyer here in this market in any way, shape, or form. If you saw my analysis on the S&P last week, we told you to expect the market to pull back. That's what happened, and we continue to hold that mentality, okay? Okay, a quick look here at the FTSE, the London Financial Times Index. You want to see what's going on over there in Europe. This is the chart I watch for that. You can see that we had a sell signal here. It bounced off the uptrend line we had right here. All right, bounced back up here, forms yet another sell signal, breaks through this time, bounces up again, gets another sell signal. You'll notice this time the high point here is lower than the previous one. You're getting very weak here. We already know that the ECB is raising interest rates. That's going to add to the pressure to pull back, just like we saw in Asia's market. So I have no reason to be long the FTSE here. That makes no sense to me at all. Again, this is always my opinion. We'll show you the disclaimer in a moment, but this is likely my last video for you guys out there. I wish I could do more, but I mean, I've been paying for it for over a year, and that's about all I can do, okay? God bless. Take care. Enjoy your weekend, and, take care of yourselves. Okay, there's our disclaimer. Read it and weep. One last recommendation for anybody out there who would like it. I recommend you read the book The Intelligent Investor, written by Benjamin Graham. That, as you know, was Warren Buffett's teacher, and it's the best book ever written on the subject, okay? God bless. Take care.